Hey, welcome back to the bed. I'm Aaron. That's the lava lamp. And we got another commercial rant for you. There are 3 things that you can always count on in this life. People will always die, the government will tax you, and Olive Garden sucks. Usually when I go off on a commercial it's because of false advertising, but there'll be none of that this time. Olive Garden is honestly lame, and their commercials make that painfully obvious. I could point at any one of their commercials to prove my point. Today I'm going to give you 2. The first one features 7 20-somethings sitting at a round table, and one of them starts talking excitedly about the never-ending pasta bowl. So I've done the math on this never-ending pasta bowl, 42 different sauce and pasta combinations, at which point he's interrupted with this. While you do the math, I'm doing the Alfredo. And they all share a laugh. We're friends. Lame! You know what really chaps my ass about this commercial? That guy thinks he's so funny. You do the math, I'm doing the Alfredo. I want to give him one of these. Stupid middle upper class frat boy with your glass of wine and your button-up shirt. Beat you to death with a ladle. I hope the waitress spills scalding hot Alfredo sauce all over your face and pants. That brings me around to the second commercial, which oddly enough ends in domestic violence. You don't see it. They didn't put it in there. That would be counterproductive to their ad campaign. But you know if the commercial was just a few seconds longer, you would see someone get slapped. In this one, we join a middle-aged white couple as they peruse the menu. Usually you don't have to bring up race in an Olive Garden commercial because everyone is equally bland and fake. But in this case it's relevant because there is a level of passive aggression that can only be mustered by Caucasians. When the waitress comes up to take their order, the guy goes first. I'll have the stuffed chicken marsala. And his wife says, oh, me too. Now, not wanting to be that couple, and also wanting to hold on to what I believe is his last shred of dignity and manhood, the guy changes his order. And you can start to hear the disdain in his voice. You know what then, I'm gonna get the stuffed chicken limone. But of course, ooh, that sounds good too. Now visibly frustrated, he turns to his wife and lashes out verbally. Why don't I get the limone, you get the marsala, and we'll switch? What follows is the most humorless laugh you will ever hear. And then they cut to images of the food being carefully prepared with cheesy Italian music playing in the background. By the way, who are they trying to fool with that? No one slowly pours sauce over the food in a restaurant kitchen. Do you really think there's somebody back there finely slicing sun-dried tomatoes? That came out of a jar, okay? That's what happens. To close out the commercial, we rejoin the couple to see how they're doing, because, you know, last time we saw them, things were a little tense. But they've got their food now, they'll probably calm down a bit. So they're sitting there eating, and the guy lifts up his plate and says, switch? And she replies, share. Which is browbeating wife speak for I'm gonna eat all of my food while I'm picking at yours. I think what really bugs me about Olive Garden is that people go there to recreate the magic that they see in the commercials, but they end up failing miserably because Olive Garden is where hopes and dreams go to die. And they encourage it. Here at Olive Garden, we know that you're emotionally dead inside, so come on in and shove some breadsticks in your face. Olive Garden, because you've got nothing going on, but you'd still like to pretend. Sorry if you like Olive Garden, I'm just saying. Hey Lava Lamp, have you ever been to Olive Garden? I forget, he only eats at strip clubs. My name is Aaron, and I have an opinion.